almost 15 years since 7-year-old Kyron Horman vanished from Skyline Elementary School in Northwest Portland.
Now investigators are taking a fresh approach to the case that Kyron's loved ones hope will move the case forward. Fox 12 investigative reporter Adrian Thomas is joining us now with a closer look. Adrian, good morning.
Kim, good morning. So the key part of this fresh approach in the investigation involves digitizing the thousands of records that have accumulated over the years in Kyron Horman's case file. To get a better idea of what this means, we sat down with a former FBI special agent in charge here in the Portland area. Plus, Horman's parents share their thoughts on how they feel this might bring new momentum to the investigation. Kyron Horman was last seen being dropped off here at Skyline Elementary School the morning of June 4th, 2010 by his stepmother, Terry Horman. It sparked one of Oregon's largest missing person investigations in history. While the investigation focused on Terry Horman at the time due to what police described as inconsistencies in her story, no charges have ever been filed, and the case remains open to this day. The latest development, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office announcing last month detectives are working to digitize and reorganize the entire case and have those materials re-examined by the FBI. We sat down with Kyron Horman's mother, Desiree Young, ahead of the 15-year mark since her son's disappearance.
The digitization of the case really helps us investigatively as well, being able to search for tips and things of the nature. It's something that I have wanted for Kyron's case for many years.
Ren Cannon was the special agent in charge at the FBI Portland field office from 2017 through 2021. He says with a case like Kyron Horman's, digitizing the records makes sharing and accessing information much quicker than before.
And those files are resident in different agencies. So for one investigator to go through every file, you'd have to go to different places, and now you're digging through thousands of pages of documents. That's going to take a long time to dig through everything. By digitizing it, now everybody can have access to all the information instantaneously, and that opens up opportunities for things like the Behavioral Analysis Unit.
Cannon is referring to the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit housed within the Bureau's National Center for the Analysis of Violent Crime. Once Horman's case is fully digitized, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office will hand the file to this specialized unit for review. This unit will use expert tactics to examine patterns in the case and analyze statements, narratives, and evidence collected over the last 15 years. This is something law enforcement says builds the foundation for a brand new, thorough review of the entire investigation.
They're going to look at timelines, what everybody says they were doing, and what's the evidence that indicates that that is where they were. Do they remember it correctly? Was there something that they might have seen? They're going to look at witness statements to see if there was something that this witness said that was corroborated by that witness, or was there a difference in those witnesses' accounts, and if so, why?
We also caught up with Kyron Horman, Kyron's father, who tells us this shift in the investigation from law enforcement is a positive step.
And I think it's just to go back through stuff, maybe look for things that maybe they omitted based on profiles they had established early, maybe establish a new profile. I'd be speculating at this point, honestly, to really understand what they're going to do with it. But I know they've been wanting to take another run at the case from kind of top to bottom.
A $50,000 reward remains available for information leading to the resolution of Horman's disappearance. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. You see an artist rendering picture right here of what Kyron Horman might look like today as he would be in his early 20s. Now, coming up in the next hour, an in-depth conversation with both of Kyron Horman's parents, their thoughts on their missing son's case 15 years later, how they find strength to cope with so many unanswered questions, and their message on how the public can continue to support them. Live in studio, Adrian Thomas. Good day, Oregon.